felt like filming this, and I am making an omelet. And I don't know why I felt like filming it, but why not? I'm sure someone somewhere in the world needs to learn how to make an omelet. And your omelets are really versatile, so you don't have to put exactly what I'm putting in here. You can even make it plain cheese if you felt like doing it. I like to put my fire on low because this fire is a lot. Alright, so I start by cutting my onions, and I like to julienne them. This is julienne, if I can separate it. This is called julienne, like that. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? Oh, there we go. Julienne. And then I turn it. I turn my onion. I put my fingers back in there and I cut. Okay, when you slice, it's important to have your fingers like this. Sometimes I have like that, so I try to be conscious to put it back in. But see, what happens is, if you're gonna cut, the only thing that's gonna nip is maybe the skin, maybe the nail, but your finger won't be cut. I've seen it plenty of times. And then I just cross dice it. I don't think that's even a term, but I made it one. So, okay, and then put our onions in there. And see, when I put my fire on low, it allows me to cook and do this at the same time and cook it at the same time, versus me cutting everything and then starting to cook. It just saves you some time in the kitchen. Sometimes I really don't feel like going through the entire process of this, and so putting my low fire, or my fire on low, helps me out. These vegetables have already been washed from my previous cooking. I made black bean burgers with these, so they are already washed. I like to wash my veggies with baking soda and water. Baking soda does a really good job of taking out all those pesticides. Just water alone is not really going to do it. And so I just submerge them for probably about 40 seconds, maybe a minute. I don't know exactly what the specific time it is on it, so don't quote me on that. And I probably should have put in my peppers first, because your peppers are going to take a little bit longer to cook than your onion. So remember that. I kind of did it backwards. Sorry about that. So I'm going to grab a red pepper. Here in Korea, they're called paprika. Yellow paprika, red paprika, green paprika. But for us, we call that the powder. So note that when you're asking for that and you say, you know, to someone who's Korean who speaks English, and you ask them for a red pepper, they might not know what you're talking about. I decided to dice this one. You don't have to do them all perfect. It doesn't really matter to me when I'm eating it for myself. But when you're about to present it to someone, always try to have in mind that you want everything uniform. If you're going to do squares, you know, maybe you want to stick with squares, or small dice, sorry. But it really depends. It depends up to the chef. It depends up to the client. Then I go in for my mushrooms. These are shiitake. They already come in sliced. I really like that. What I like about shiitake mushrooms is that it gives it like a meaty flavor. And so I really enjoy that. I used to hate mushrooms, but now they're actually pretty good. Maybe it's because I'm getting older. I like to dice my mushrooms. I actually, even though I like mushrooms now, I don't like to feel big pieces. I don't like the texture of it in that manner. So I like to cut them small. It's not much. I probably have half of a mushroom in there, not even, maybe like a quarter. So I'm probably gonna put in a little bit more. That smells really good and I'm really hungry. Alright. My hands are washed, by the way. Always wash your hands before you cook. Alright, and then what else? Oh, I got spinach here. It's been soaking in water. Last, because it cooks the fastest, along with my garlic. I wonder if you guys can see that. Maybe? Alright. Give me 1 second and I'll transfer you over. I like to use a combination of olive oil and butter. Just a little bit of butter. I'm gonna try to transfer my phone over. Alright, hopefully you can see that. And now I'm about to add my garlic. Garlic here is actually quite expensive, but if you go to your store and you go to the frozen section, you might be fortunate enough to find frozen garlic. I have found that it works the same almost for me, and it's not a big deal. If garlic is a really big deal to you, then you know, buy it fresh. But it's just one of those ingredients that to me it's, you know, it's whatever. Now you probably won't see me buying shallots frozen because I really like the flavor of shallots, so if it's a little bit diminished, I don't usually use it. There's no point. You just might as well use regular garlic. I like to add some garlic salt. And actually, let's do that after the egg. I do my omelet a little bit differently. I like to crack it and just put it straight in here. Now you can mix it in a bowl with some milk and get fancy with it, but I don't have milk with me at the moment, so we're not gonna do that. This just eliminates dishes for me. I really don't like doing dishes more than what I really have to. Where are my chopsticks? Do this really fast. It almost looks like a scramble. And you don't have to do it this way. You can just do it however you want to do it. Okay. Put some paprika in there, and I like to put oregano. I got a lot of these ingredients from the USA, so I think you can buy them in coupon if you're here in Korea. I think. And then I'm gonna lower my fire even more. Okay, a little bit more of the garlic salt. might not be able to flip this. Oh, let's try it. No, I won't be able to flip this. Can I? Can I? Let's try it. Ah! Okay. It lived. Alright, except for this piece right here. I'm not wasting anything. Alright, so we're gonna give it some juice here. So then it will dry. And I do have some cheese. I'm gonna put mozzarella on it. Now I will say the mozzarella here is just weird. Like, not weird, but it's definitely different. It's not what I'm used to seeing. The color of it, it's very shiny, and sometimes I wonder how the process of their cheese making. It does taste decent. It's not like it's bad tasting, but it's definitely different. Now here the shredded cheese is very expensive, you guys. So I buy block, which is even less expensive. That's what I like to do, save some money. Because just a tiny little block like this, and I think you can see where it's missing. This was almost 5,000 won. In the US, maybe like 450 or so. It's a little expensive for me, or at least for what I'm used to, and it's very small portioned. So, alright, I'm gonna turn off my pan. Now let's see what we turned out with here. I don't feel like dirtying another thing. So, can we flip it? Turn it? Oh, that actually doesn't look bad. I like my omelets like this, you guys. Some people like less color. I don't. And there you go. My type of omelet, cookie style. If you guys don't know, that's my nickname. Alright, bye everyone.